What's up, y'all? This is Kim Sensor. I know what you're thinking. Are you doing a makeup tutorial for Vogue? And the answer is yes. They're paying me handsomely. No, this is not for Vogue, even though this is very Vogue-like lighting, I feel like. I am currently in a Vegas hotel room because my boyfriend had some business work things to do, and I just tagged along because perks. Being your girlfriend. He's gonna love that. I just thought, man, this would be perfect lighting to do a makeup tutorial. Like a little get ready with me Vegas edition, because normally in LA, I am not wearing makeup a whole lot. Just a lot of au naturel this. I don't think I'm gonna do like full glam right now because it's like 2 p.m. or something. Like it's not like that. First and foremost, I like to give my face a good wash because I don't want to be putting makeup on crusty skin. I've always wanted to do. This is the Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser from Drunk Elephant. You guys know how to wash your face. I don't need to tell you. Oh, that feels so good. Now I'm gonna use this hydration serum by, once again, Drunk Elephant. This is a Kendall Jenner moment. Oh, I got it. My skin is normally very oily, but in Vegas, it tends to dry out. And then my lips always get dry in Vegas. Usually by day 2, I'm like crusty, it crusts a lot. This stuff is amazing though. This raw sugar, what flavor is this? Coconut and mango. Oh, we're probably gonna be in the sun later, so I'm putting on, I guess I should show the product before I put it on. But I use Goop, as every other basic bitch does. This Unseen sunscreen by Supergoop. That's like so good for people who have skin like mine that's like pretty glistening by the end of the day, if you know what I mean. She glows. This is Eco Tools. This is Plant Me. I guess you can like plant it. I just wet my beauty blender a little bit to get it like moist. This is actually a Beauty Blender foundation. Jesus, where's the shade? The shade is inconclusive. I just put this on everywhere and anywhere. It's not like a super thick coverage. It's pretty light, but enough to hide. I have a lot of redness. Let me tell you, my skin is that real sensitive, pale ass, easily to break out ass skin. I try to bring it down my neck because if you don't, you sort of look two-toned, and like, I don't really dig that look. I like the skin look, and if you don't know what the skin look is like, I like being able to see my skin through my foundation. I don't think it looks good when you just like try to hide your entire skin, because like that nobody looks like that. Only in like pictures or like Instagram or some shit. I don't know, I'm not into that. So I keep a little floss on there for the boys. Just kidding, babe. You're the only boy I keep floss on for. This is a sample. It just says B. I believe though that this is Tarte in shade to be determined. I never use it, but it's in Vegas. I don't love like a super duper bright under eye. I think it looks actually a little like dated and old, but I just put a little bit on as like an eyeshadow base, sort of. This is my holy grail product these days. Like, this changed the way I do makeup. This is Glossier's, where is this? Cloud Paint this is Dusk. I'm sorry, not blush, but it's blush. It is blush, but it's in the color Dusk. I fucking love this shit so much, you guys. I mean, like, this is like hot sauce. Like, I put this shit on everything. Cheeks, eyes, nose, mouth, forehead. Like, there's not one place on me that I wouldn't be like thrilled to rub this in. that sound weird? As you can see, it's not like a super duper pink looking blush. It's very like my skin tone, which is sort of like a pink undertone, but with the right makeup, it can look like, you know, a little tan, a little orange, a little like peachish. Like, this is a good base for my skin. I feel like it's so natural. Like, I could just like leave the house like this and people would be like, wow, look at that beautiful natural blush ass face she got there. And I'd be like, yeah, I woke up like this. This is like, okay, my flaws, I don't want to say flaws, my like little specks on my skin, my dark spots, whatever, like you can still see them. They kind of look like freckles like underneath my makeup, and then once I put the blush on, it just like gives my face some like life. I just put it a couple dots right on the crease, just like so. I love doing this because it just like brings your whole face together. Like, if I could just use one product all over my face, like that is the dream. There's nothing that Cloud Paint can't do. Glossier, please sponsor me. Now it's time to get some browns in our life. I only have samples. This shit is like a cult classic. Every girl knows this like NARS basic bitch Laguna. It even has a basic bitch name, Laguna, like almost like an ashy-ish color to snatch my cheekbones. But I don't have all my normal brushes and whatnot, so I would definitely use something more like taut than this. This is a little loose. I'm just gonna like do this. So I just put a little on, and then just I'm gonna keep it pretty high. We're fucking Bob Ross in this right now. You always blend upwards. That is what scientists have figured out. It's not looking too blended right here. I'm just gonna... Oh dear, what is this? I know this is not good. Okay, we're gonna fix this later. And then we're just gonna take all that extra bronze and just bring it down. Blend for the gods. Blend for Margaret Thatcher, because she deserves a shout out. The great thing about makeup is you can just throw your face away at the end and just give up, and no one would care. Yes, you guessed it, it's another sample size. This is Kat Von D's Locket Setting Powder in Translucent. This shit, let me tell you, Kat Von D really knew what she was doing here. Same beauty blender, and then I just hit that where I don't want that bronzer, you know. And here, this is where I get the greasiest. Oh my god, that looks like I literally just did a bunch of blow ski. This is Vegas. It would make sense, right? I don't really bake. Like, I might like pretend like I'm baking for a second, but I never actually like leave it on long enough to bake. I just don't care that much. You don't really need to bake in Vegas because it's dry as fuck. You ain't gonna get greasy. I just have this old e.l.f. blush in Always Cheeky, and it's very like light, but I just like kind of adding it on top of whatever I've got going on, because like I want me to be extra blushy. And I do this pretty high up, and I start here and then like here. I said I didn't like the super like white eye, so like the higher I can get, the better. It just kind of blends it easier. And I'll just put a little, just put it on my forehead, because you know, I'm kind of a pink bitch as it is. Why not just like pink everything in my life? And then like even this is like really great for blending, you know, and like adding a little bit of pink. Everything needs to be pink. The world needs more. I'm just gonna do a little more pink on my eyes. because I feel like for like greenish, bluish eyes, it really makes them pop. Let's take a little bit of the same pink, and there's like, usually you should use something a little smaller brush size, but we're not perfect here. The more natural the better. It doesn't need to be like a precision driver over here. We know she's not. I don't know, this kind of gives me like a sad kitten kind of look. Like, it's like, is she sick? Does she have like a sty? Like, what's going on there? And people don't know, and I just think that's like really beautiful. Coffee break. And we're back in. Moving on to eyebrows. Today we're gonna start with pencil. Sometimes I start with the mascara over it, but I'm just gonna do it with this and like, let's see how close I can get. Very, very lightly, because this pencil is pretty dark. Just the bottoms, right? We're just doing, why do I sound like Bob Ross right now? It is starting to freak me out. Okay, so then I do the top, and like, I have never in my life claimed that I was a professional makeup artist, so like if I'm doing something like heinously wrong, don't come for me. Do the same thing here. This stuff I got from like this little Korean beauty supply market. It's called LA Colors Browy Wowie Tinted Brow Gel. I do this very gently because it's very dark and thick, but I just brush these puppies up, and you can see there's already some dimension. She's got a lot of eyebrows now, and they're not like snatched by any means. They're not even like even. We're gonna do eyelashes. Hi, Coco. I don't do anything fancy here. Oh my God, can you believe it? Another sample size. La Base Mascara by Chanel. That was Russian. Always wear a base coat for my mascara. And yes, another sample size. This is Dior Show Iconic Over Curl Mascara. Once again, fucking top-notch shit. Definitely gonna buy the large size when this runs out, but this has lasted me like forever somehow. So when I worked at Hooters back in the day, like 10,000 years ago, it was a rule. You had to wear 2 coats of mascara. Second coat going on. We're almost done here, folks. What are we gonna do afterwards? Get drunk, probably. You know I forgot my eyeliner. You know. That's okay, because you know what we have that we can do, which is a wee little hack. If you have mascara, this is like literally, I can't even tell you what this is because it's completely gone. Another sample, you guessed it. If you have kind of like a short little brush and mascara, you can just put a little bit of the mascara on the back of this, and then just, well, that took a turn for the worse. So like, this was a hack job. I feel like, obviously, I know this side is way longer than this side, but like in general, could have gone worse. Cue My Chemical Romance. Are we watching like Massacre right now? No, I don't think this is terrible. Like, is it what I was going for? Not at all. Okay, this is just like a little highlighter stick that I absolutely love. I got for like $2 somewhere, and I have just been like using it on the daily. There is nothing better than a cream highlighter. Cream everything, people. Just like cream filling, put it in the corners, put it right in the center of my lids, sort of brighten it up, put it up by my eyebrow bone, my cupid's bow, more amazing bone. Just rub it all in. We're gonna do lips, which is my favorite. I'm taking this NARS again in Laguna. am doing this little hack where you just give yourself a little mustache and a goatee, and it's supposed to like bring a shadow. Oh yeah, you can see that shadow already. Lord knows I have a little shadow in my nose sometimes. Alright, and then also like we're gonna give ourselves a little nose job real quick. Little nose job. Give it to me. I don't know what I'm doing, but you're getting this makeup tutorial for free. So stop complaining. I know it's bad, but guess what? It's all you have. Just kidding, I'm sure you have 15 other tutorials you could look at. That's a good little nose job, I'd say. Bada bing, bada boom. This is my favorite lip liner. I've used it for years. It's called Mauve by NYX. This is, I will buy full size every time. No! I'm just hitting the sides with whatever I can use right now. This is like the closest I would imagine to my natural lip color. I like this shadow. It's like giving me major mustache vibes. Okay, that's a little better. This is like Clinique's like tinted lip something or other. It's not a lot of color. It's just like enough of a pretty mauve to get me by. I like the like just made out kind of look, but it's a little messy. Nothing's perfect. There's no hard lines except for these, which we don't speak of. For only having my to-go makeup, I feel like we've done a pretty good job. Now if I just like stopping so soon. This is my pretty much like everyday glam look, aka slash get ready with me for Vegas look, daytime look. This is also a nighttime look. I don't really differentiate. I don't like put on that much else. I might just like put a little mascara on the bottom lashes, but during the day it's just like a lot. I will link all the makeup in the description box if you're interested. Sorry for all the samples, but you know, like a girl is frugal around here, okay? Thank you for watching and come back and see me soon.